Hello and welcome everybody to Five Questions with the Source with Alexis, sexy Lexi Milner. Yes, indeed. Welcome everybody. Hello, how you doing today, Lexi?
I'm doing amazing.
Aw,
Absolutely amazing. As
yeah,
all.
me too. Me too. You always are just a breath of fresh air, just like exuding energy and love and everything.
Yes, yes.
Let's see who's here today. We got you and me and Chris with two S's and Paw, the Gen X Effect. And welcome everybody. Tomelia is in the building. The Experiment showing up. That's Hamela and Paw's channel show. Chris with two S's, yes. All right. And Raw Footage says, "May the source be with you." All right. It's a party going on in
It
here.
is. It is.
Fantastic. All right. And then let's see. Anybody else down here? Okay, cool. So, oh, yeah. Simple Family Lifestyle is in the house as well. Well, Jeffrey W. Welcome. All right. Appreciate y'all all being here. Zoe Madden. Zoe Madden's in the building. All right. So, today's show, Five Questions with the Source, the format. Um, what we do is we share a bio of Lexi here and some images of her on the screen. We'll do a little tour of her channel. We're going to then do a word association game, a little icebreaker. There's Debrielle in the building. Welcome. Yeah, Papa's been here the whole time. And then we're gonna do five questions, the interview format, and then we'll do a rapid fire round, another fun round we do, and then we'll do a panel. So we'll invite some of y'all up on stage for questions and comments, and also y'all can ask questions and comments in the chat as well at that stage. Um, all right, so let's see here. First off, let's get the bio going here. Fishy Things is in the building. Welcome. Yes, indeed. All right. What's this? Okay. Pretty Heart the Conqueror changed the name up
Yes.
there. Welcome. All right. Cool. All right. So let's get the bio going here on the screen. Oh, and let me pop on the bottom of the screen real quick while we're doing this. I usually put the banners. Which where did they move the banners to? StreamYard's been changing things around on me. Show comments on stage. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, so first off, the upcoming guests for Five Questions with the Source. I'm going to scroll those across the bottom of the screen for a moment here. September 6th, next Saturday, is Chris with two S's. September 13th is Chip. Are you locked in? September 20th is Living in My Purpose. And then September 27th is Boss B. Our wonderful B is out of jail. I'm just joking. No, she's awesome. She's doing great things. Better than Nightbot, that B. All right. And then we're going to put on the screen. Man, this is interesting how they move. And there we go. Okay, got it. Now I'm going to put your banner on the screen. Got to get you on there. There we are. Alexis Lexi Milner is her user handle. There it is. All right. And thanks everybody for being here. Model Lorianne is here. Says, "Hey everyone. Hey Lexi. Hey Source. Mark Crow is here. Welcome, Mark Crow." All right. I hope I didn't miss anybody in the chat. All right. So let's jump into first off, we've got on the screen. This is Alexis Lexi Milner, her channel, her homepage here. Going on 2,000 subscribers, getting really close.
Yes. I'm
And then
excited.
let's do a little bit of a bio here. She says, "Welcome to my vibrant, uplifting space where I celebrate life in my sexagenarian era, proving every day that age is just a number and possibility is endless. Here you'll find daily live streams, inspiring conversations, and uplifting spiritual guidance through tarot readings, oracle cards, and positive lifestyle chats. My mission is to create a safe, positive community for like-minded individuals, believing kindness, gratitude, and living life to the fullest. What you'll get here: daily tarot and oracle card readings for clarity and inspiration, positive mindset tips to embrace joy at any age, real life conversations about living with grace in your 60s and beyond. Join our community." All right. And yeah, where she's at, her channel was created way back in 2011, but really it's been like a really fast rise this year even,
Mhm.
which
Yes.
we'll hear about. But 180,000 views or more now. That's phenomenal. This is Lexi on the screen there with Yappy. And a little another picture there. And just share a couple of those pictures. Let me do a quick tour around her channel here, real quick for y'all. Um, We've got her latest live streams. She's very active with the live streams,
Mhm.
daily videos, daily live streams. Maybe the only person I've ever seen that can accomplish this feat. So this is amazing. Here's a playlist tab. Really awesome job with the playlists and video tab. Daily channel, daily videos. 235 days in a row. It looks like
Yeah.
or 236 maybe by now. Amazing, amazing. And shorts, active in the shorts as well. Just doing a wonderful job. Oh, yeah, posts. There's you shared out our event today. Awesome.
Hmm.
And she promotes other YouTubers. So Elevate Me to You is on there, as well as like the experiments on there, a number of different awesome channels. So, woo! What do you have to say about any of that?
Well, ah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But
Yeah,
when I came back here in January, I didn't know any of this was going to happen, and
right.
I definitely didn't see myself here. So yeah, it's just been a wild ride for sure.
Indeed. We'll hear about that journey here too. Let's see. Light of Wisdom is here. I hope I didn't miss anybody earlier. We've got a lot of people in here. So
Yes, yes.
Monique Powell is in here now as well. Poetic Tears is in the building. All right. I shout a lot of y'all out. Raw Food or Simple Family Lifestyle. Chris with two S's. Model Lorianne. Um,
And
and
Rudy's here.
Rudy, yep, Rudy Iraheta. Yep, good catch on that one. All right, I think we got it pretty good, but thanks everybody for being here. Oh, Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. Welcome, welcome. All right, so, today, by the way, on our support spin wheel, the winner for today is Living in My Purpose. So, everybody check out Living in My Purpose today and support Living in My Purpose. And of course, tomorrow we've got our spin wheel gathering and celebration, per always. All right, so Alexis, sexy Lexi Milner. Well, we're gonna get into that name first when we jump into this word association game. So, all right, so sexy Lexi. So the first word on the word association game is, and you can answer quick answers or you can go into story a little bit if you'd like.
Okay.
The first word is sexagenarian.
Yes. Well, sexagenarian is anyone who is in their 60s. Has nothing to do with sex. But I hit that era last year when I turned 60, and it just was amazing. I woke up on my 60th birthday and I'm like, yes. And, this has been the best era so far for me.
Yeah.
And when I turned 61 this year, it was amazing because last year my birthday was very quiet. It was just my daughter and I was not on YouTube yet, not officially. I mean, I had my YouTube channel, but I wasn't doing content. And this year for my birthday, I mean, I did so many live streams and got so much love from everybody here, from my soul family, because I consider all of you my soul family. So it's just been amazing.
So yeah, that's what that sexy is in there. It's spelled with an I intentionally.
Yes,
Extra I
intentionally.
for
Yes,
sexagenarian.
yes,
That's a great word. Great word. Just like Ma Lorian says, love that word.
yes.
Chris with two S's says, Lexi, you are an amazing woman. Thank you for being so uplifting.
Ah, thank you,
Yes.
Chris, my boo.
Also, welcome in Flushy Thing. Have you seen Flushy Things ever?
No.
No. Oh my gosh, it's Riot. It's fishy things, but he has another channel where it just is a joke, and flushing things down the toilet is his thing. And he comes into live streams like this, and sometimes he makes a lot of fun out of it. Also, yeah, it's a
I
good
gotta
time.
check that out.
Oh my gosh, yes. All right, so flush that thing out. Okay. Raw Foodish says, I love Lexi's smile. She's
Ah,
so bright and
thank
beautiful.
you.
All right. Okay, so you mentioned your family a little bit. So let's go into the family. So from from watching your content, I've noticed that you've got Yappy there. You've got Ma'am the cat somewhere around you there.
Right.
And then you got a daughter named Zoe,
I
correct?
do. I
So
do.
I guess those are three of these words. So however, whatever order. How about Yappy?
Yappy Yappy was sitting in a corner and
Hmm?
collecting dust, and I decided that I need something with me. And Yappy, Spirit said, "You got Yappy over there doing nothing." So
Yeah.
my co-host,
There you go.
co-host,
Nice. Very cool.
yes,
Very
yes,
beautiful. It goes well with the hearts, that are emanating
yes,
so well. And
yes.
the birthday, is that still the birthday one
It
on?
is. It
Yep, on
is.
birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful backtrap. Awesome.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, next one, I guess Ma'am, your cat.
Ma'am. I manifested Ma'am. I needed a cat. We lost our French Bulldog Tego, which is the name that my daughter uses on her platform. It's just spelled differently. It's an homage to our French Bulldog Tego that passed away in 2016. And Tego was just the love of our lives. And we got a cat after Tego, who passed away, and that was Mango, was an orange tabby.
Mm.
And we were seeing a lot of little things around here. I live in an apartment. I lived here for 11 years. And after 10 years here, we started seeing some little critter things. And I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. I'm like, we need an animal. We need a cat. And I kept, saying, gosh, we need a cat. We really couldn't afford that right now. And I went out one morning to take my daughter to work. And I kept hearing this crying.
Mm.
And I didn't know where it was coming from. I was praying it wasn't coming from inside the engine of my car. And so I went to take her to work, and I came back, and the crying just got louder and louder. And my neighbor was coming in behind me, and my neighbor's like, "Do you hear that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I wonder if it's in somebody's home." And I'm like, "I don't know. It sounds like it's outside." Well, I was at my door. The neighbor saw this little kitten and said, "Oh my God, it's a cat. I don't like cats." And she ran in her house and slammed the door. And
Oh,
here comes little Ma'am up the stairs. And that was October 13th. And she walked right in, and she's been here ever since. So I manifested Ma'am, and we needed a cat.
yeah.
Ma'am found me, and, she's the love of our lives. So.
Very nice story. Welcome in Mark Crow, if I didn't say that already. And welcome in Jel Bima. Jel Bima is in the building. All right. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, we got 21 million folks up in here. Just saying. Just saying.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they're here for Lexi, but really Deb, right?
Yes, yes.
Tell us about Deb.
Deb is the love of my life. I love
Yeah.
Deb.
She's a producer over here, which is there on your screen. But yeah, yeah. She's shaking the rattle. I'll shake it too. We're rattle shakers. Okay. All right. So, oh my gosh, Fleshy has big pride. Oh, Izzy, welcome in, Izzy. Thanks for
Oh,
being here.
Izzy.
All right.
Izzy's one of my boos.
Oh, cool. One of your boos. Oh, what about the booze? All right. So I got the boo 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 treatment. So wait, but the question I'm wondering now is, like, I feel like model Lorianne is a big deal. So is she like 4 boos? How many boos is she?
She probably gets about 20 boos.
20 boos.
Gets about
That's what
20 boos. That's my boo. That's my bestie.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And but everybody's a boo. It's so funny because I do go on Truth Wave Energy. Truth Wave Energy has an amazing channel,
Mhm.
and he does his medicine, which is meditations every day in 12-hour increments. So he does it at 9:45 a.m. Eastern and 9:45 p.m. Eastern. And I call everybody's my boo or my love bug. So the
Yep.
other day I went in there and I'm like, "Hey, boo." I say boo to everybody. And he's like, "Well, Lexi, how many boos do you have?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
everybody's my boo.
Everybody. Yeah, she's 20. Wow, that's a lot of booze. Wow. Amazing. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, okay, but then let's talk about Zoe. And this is usually where you share her channel too, you know?
Yes, yes. Zoe's channel is at Tego, Taygeaux. And she's amazing. My daughter, she's 27. She works in a senior community. So it's a little harder for her right now to kind of focus on her channel at the moment. And but it was her idea to do this whole YouTube thing. And
Oh,
then of course, what does mom do but come on in and steal the thunder
of
from
course.
Zoe,
Yeah.
of course. But that's my boo, and that's my main boo right there. And I try to uplift every day and get everybody that I can to subscribe to her
Hmm.
and to lift her up. I'm trying to get her to 500 so that'll incentivize her to come back. And when she has a viral video that's got over 32,000 views, it's only 2 minutes. So I
Yeah.
always encourage everybody to just go over there and watch. She's doing steps in her chair like I do every day. If some people have seen me doing it when I'm on my live stream, and which has been a big helper to me, which I know we're going to get to in my weight loss journey. So yeah. So my daughter, my one and only Tego, she's 27. She's the love of my life. And if anybody can support her, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. 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 Awesome. Beautiful. So let's see here. Oh, Izzy says, I'm indeed your boo. I have never heard of you, but your content is really talking to somebody else. The content is really cool. Of course, Lexi is promoting you. Oh, I don't know if it's me or somebody else, but hey, I'll be your boo. So Izzy's talking to somebody.
You're
Okay,
right, right.
cool. Awesome. Oh, let's go. All right. So let's continue. So word association game. It's an icebreaker. The next word is North Carolina.
Ah,
Come on
North
in.
Carolina. Yeah, I moved here 23 years ago. I moved here from Phoenix, Arizona, where I lived for 8 years, where my daughter Zoe was born. And my mother wanted to move here to be closer to family. My mother and I are originally from New York. And my mother is a Harlem girl, and I was born in the Bronx. So I'm a BX girl all day, every day. And so my mom didn't want to go back to the city. But she's like, let's go to North Carolina. We had some people here, and that's close to New York if we needed to get there. And I'm like, okay, it was not my desire to move to North Carolina. However, my mother wanted to. I wanted to move to LA. And
Yeah.
she's like, no, let's go to North Carolina. I'm like, okay. So I've been here now for 23 years, ready to make a move out of here. But it's a
Oh,
beautiful place. My daughter was raised here. We moved here when my daughter was 4.
right.
And so this is the only place she knows and remembers. So, but we're ready to make that move someplace else. So you never know. We might end up in Maui. You never
You
know.
never know. You really never know. Yep. Yep. Let the universe. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Izzy was talking to me. I'm a boo. I'm a boo of Izzy now. All right. But yeah, you never know. Let the universe, guide the way. Like maybe you need to go on a tour of some places or something.
Yes,
Take,
indeed.
see where it takes
Indeed.
you. Cool.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Oh yeah. Where else are you considering?
Well, I'm considering my daughter would really like to go to Thailand.
Oh wow.
And we've been watching a lot of videos of expats who have moved to Thailand
Yep.
and also who have moved to Vietnam to Da Nang.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
but I'm not so interested in Vietnam, but I would go to Hua Hin in Thailand and get a little house, and
Yeah.
I would love to do that, if not forever, at least for a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd love to do that. I would love to explore that area of the world. I've never been there.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah, those are
Yes.
definitely attractive places. Thailand, Vietnam. I'm hearing Portugal a number of times. Deb,
Yes.
Mexico. Uh, but let's see here. Welcome in Cal Vlogs. Welcome in Timmy, the Racing Channel. Welcome, welcome everybody. And let's see here. Okay. Cool. All right, here we go. So let's keep going. How about a little bit earlier in your journey?
Mhm.
A place called Virgin Islands?
Yes, the Virgin Islands is where I was raised. When I was 6, my mother and I moved to St. Croix from New York. And my mother and dad had separated at that time, and she moved me to the Virgin Islands. And one of my uncles was living there, and that's where I was raised. And that's where I lived for 30 years off and on. During my time in the Virgin Islands on St. Croix, I mean, I rep St. Croix hard every day, all day. I am a Bronx girl, born in the Bronx,
Mhm.
but I am a Crucian girl. Crucian is anybody from St. Croix. And so I am a Crucian girl. And that's where I've met some of the best people and the bestest friends of my life. And when I was a teenager, though, I left the Virgin Islands and I moved to Chicago for 4 years. I have an older sibling and she lives in Chicago. And so I went to live with her. Mom says, well, let's do something. You know, you need to experience stateside life again. So she sent me back to Chicago, which I had never been to. And the year that I went back to Chicago, they had a storm. It was the blizzard of 1978. I'll never forget it in my life. Here I am coming from St. Croix after not being in New York for like 7 years, being in New York off and on, but not during the winter. And going to Chicago, the Windy City, the coldest place I've ever been to, with snow covering up the cars and everything. That was an experience. That was definitely an experience. That was a culture shock. Coming from the Virgin Islands to Chicago. And then I lived there from 8th grade to 11th grade. And for my senior year, I went back home to St. Croix, to the Virgin Islands, and graduated high school there and everything. And that will forever be my home. I don't have a house there any longer, but that will forever be my home.
Yeah. Yep. Beautiful. So Mrs. Shade gifted 5 memberships.
Ooh!
Yay!
Yay!
That's Mrs. B, who changed her name to Mrs. Shade. So thank you for that. And yeah, Dr. Ninja Turtle, she's not streaming to her channel. Okay, so we're here. We're all here today on this channel.
Yes, we're here.
This time. All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Shade. I'm sure we'll see who the gifted individuals are. Welcome in J3GS Farms. Welcome in. I think I saw somebody else. I guess not. Okay, cool. Mrs. Shade, of course. All right. So let's keep this thing rolling. A couple more of the word association game words here. How about YouTube in brief? YouTube.
Life changing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh, how about live streaming on YouTube?
100,000% life changing.
Live streams.
Yeah.
How about monetized? Monetized.
That's the pinnacle right there. That's
yeah.
the pinnacle.
You've got so much great news you're going to share with us. A lot more here in the interview format. One more. Oracle cards and tarot.
Oh, those are just my loves.
Yeah.
And I just love doing it. I love the cards and sharing it with everyone. Yeah. They're life changing as well.
Yes, indeed. All right, cool. So we got through the word association game. Yay!
Yay!
We're gonna transition over to the 5 questions, the interview format of the show. But you did a great job on that. And let's see here. Let's go over this way. I like to start out getting to know like the little wee, early years, of the individual.
Yeah. Oh, can I answer a question before we move on? Source. I'm Saucy. J3GS asked, Alexis, what school did you attend in the Windy City? And I attended Kenwood Academy, and I went to Ray School for middle school. So to answer your question, I lived in Hyde Park on South Side. I'm a South Side girl.
Wow. You've lived in some cool spots.
I have. I really have.
Awesome. Yes, indeed. All right. Cool. So yeah, let's get to know little Alexis, little wee Alexis running around in the playgrounds. Little growing up, was this in New York, Virgin Islands, right?
Yeah, Virgin Islands.
So tell us about childhood a little bit. Tell us about what you were like.
Well, my childhood was, oh my God, it was so fun. I mean, growing up on St. Croix, all of my relatives were in New York. So my childhood was so different. And growing up on St. Croix, the beach and just going to the beach every day like you do in Maui and just having fun. My mother was just a goddess, and everybody loved my mom. And, it was just she and I against the world. And it was just amazing. I had my Uncle Charles was there, and he kind of paved the way for us. And my mom bought a house. And I think my mom bought the house when I was 7. And I started school in the Virgin Islands in 2nd grade. And so it was amazing. It was just an amazing time of my life. I met so many beautiful people there and beautiful souls. And fun fact, I mean, I can speak very raw Crucian. I cannot do that now, of course, but if I'm around my family from St. Croix, I do. And everybody's like, my mother did not like that, by the way. So I could not speak that way at home. So that's why I'm very proper. You know, everybody's like, oh, you speak so proper. I'm like, well, I do. And you get some of the New York in me. You get like coffee and talk and all of that. My New York accent comes out every so often. But yeah, St. Croix was just magical. It was magical.
You haven't been. That might be your first trip. Before you go looking at all these other places, maybe go there. You have.
Yes, I have to go back home because I haven't been there since Zoe was 8 months old. So I haven't been there in 27 years. And
You,
I need to go and lay my mother's ashes there. So that is going to be my first stop before I do anything, is to go home to St. Croix. Absolutely.
yes, indeed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
From a different place. Me personally is from UK, and you can't tell by accents. Oh, Izzy, I'm in Maui, Hawaii right now.
Mm-hmm.
I live in Ohio, USA. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's growing up. Yeah. And then so you're growing up into your teen years. Were you a troublemaker? What was that like?
No, no, not at all. You know, Lexi has always been, this has always been me. You know, the kids, one kid said to me one day on the live stream, oh, this must be an act or something. I'm like, if that was the case, I would be winning the best Academy Award there is. I have always been this girl, always been happy, always never a troublemaker, never a problem child for my mother or anyone else. You know, that just wasn't my thing. I've always been somebody who, as a Leo, and this Leo energy that I carry, people have always been attracted to me. I leave my house every day and I meet somebody who I don't know, and who my daughter rolls her eyes and she's like, Mommy, do you know that person? I'm like, no, I could stand and talk to somebody for an hour. I meet somebody new every
Right.
single day, every single day. And so, yeah, I've never been a troublemaker. Now, never got into, I've never had detention, nothing. Yeah. And I went to Catholic school. So, you know, yeah, no, none of that.
Went on education. I think you were in the Bronx. What tell us about your college years or
Yes, I started out kindergarten and first grade in the Bronx, St. Mary's School,
oh wow.
up in the Bronx. And but I did go to Bronx Community College when I was 18. I left St. Croix and I went to Bronx Community College for a term. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I wanted to work instead and hang out. So I worked. I lived in New York and I worked. And then I left New York and I went back to St. Croix for a little bit. And then I went back to New York again and worked and just had fun, you know. And so, yeah, college years for me didn't come until I was in my 40s.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. Wow. Oh, okay. I want to welcome some people in here. Empress Love is in the building.
That's my girl.
Chris Horde PSW in the building.
Chris gave me my very first super chat.
First super chat. That's right. Magic of Healing Jimena on the screen.
That's my boo.
Welcome. Well, she's a wonderful mango. I think it was a mango, right? Raw footage. Created a short of Jimena as a mango, and then she meets her pineapple. It's beautiful. We're only in the beginning of that story, so. All right.
Right. Who's the pineapple? Wink, wink.
Ah, an apple. Pawpaw.
That's my boo, too. Clint is my boo, too.
Chris says, you're amazing, Lexi. You have a great big heart.
Thank you, Chris.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. So we'll keep this thing flowing. Oh, Rhonda Fushi. That's yours?
That's my bestie. Hi, Rhonda. That's my best friend. That's my daughter's godmother.
Awesome.
Rhonda and I have been best friends since I was 19 years old.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
We'll take this question here from Dr. Ninja Turtle. He said, how will YouTube help you live your dreams?
Let me tell you, Dr. Ninja Turtle, who I love, by the way. it will be something different for me because I am disabled. I'm abled, but I'm disabled. I'm on disability. I have been for the past probably 7 years. And I was forced retired, and then my body just went in another direction after that. And so I have not worked in about 11 years now. And YouTube would change everything for me and my daughter because it's just the two of us. We lost my mom, who was our queen. And when we lost my mom 4 years ago, it just was a lot. It was very difficult for us financially. And there is a video on my channel that shows me crying at with my face over 320 pounds, me at that time. And it was just a really rough time for us. And so YouTube will just really change our lives. You know, I know it's not going to happen immediately. You know, I'm not going to become a millionaire or anything on YouTube, but every little extra thing that I get, and I watch the girly pops, and the girly pops are buying houses and doing everything on YouTube. And if they could do it, I can do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Welcome. Yeah, thank you, Chris Horde, for the super chat. Thank you very much. And Joe Valdez is here. Welcome, welcome. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is Alexis, Sexy Lexi Milner, special guest on Five Questions with the Source here today. And we're in the Five Questions interview section of the show. We're up to the adult years now. So let's see. Tell us about yourself. Anywhere from 40s to now. Tell us about yourself. Who is Alexis Lexi Milner? Tell us about yourself, your background. Want to share?
Okay. My background is in education, although I've never taught. But at age 45, I decided to go back to school. And I went back to school here in North Carolina, Belmont Abbey College. It's a Catholic college. I am Catholic, by the way. And I decided to go back to school and get my degree in education. However, I could not pass the test to become a teacher. It just was so daunting for me. And every time you go to take that test, at that time it cost like about $100 and something every time you went to take it. I'm like, okay, that's it. So my advisor says, you know, why don't you do educational studies? You could do so much more with that and still teach. And at that time, I decided that I'd always wanted to be from the age of 7 in second grade, Mrs. Hawkins' second grade class on St. Croix. I wanted to be a teacher. And I didn't know what that was going to look like for me. But then when I went back to school at age 45, I decided that I want to be a professor and I want to teach people my age, of a certain age, who have decided that after raising their families and taking care of their parents and all the things, that they wanted to go back to school and get their education. And so I graduated at the age of 49 with honors, with my bachelor's degree in educational studies. And then I went straight for 2 years and I got my master's degree in education with my specialty in adult education and training. And also with honors, of course. And so that is my background. And I think that's why the kids relate to me too. Because the first thing everybody says is, are you a teacher? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I just, you know, I've always wanted to be one. And one day I will get that puffy hat. My mother always wanted to see me get my doctorate. And that is still, you know, a goal for me. But right now, at the age of 61, I am enrolled now in the NASM program, which is the National Association of Sports Medicine. And I'm enrolled in getting my certification in life coaching and mentoring because I do that every day. And that's what I do here on YouTube. So I'm getting my certification in that right now. I'm working on that as we speak.
Beautiful, beautiful. You've had a lot of milestones, a lot of celebrations lately. I've been just tuning in to all these celebrations, but that was one of them. You've had guest appearances on great
Yes,
shows. You've got a new role on a show.
I
Think
do.
about some of that.
With the Light of Wisdom, and if everybody in the chat, I know Light of Wisdom was in here earlier. If you all can please subscribe to the Light of Wisdom. The Light of Wisdom is Azan and Amaris. And a whole bunch of other people and myself, Alexis, and I am their new co-host. And so we're the A team. And they just did an interview yesterday with Lafita. I am Lafita, and which is amazing. She's my baby sis. She's from Chicago as well. And so that was amazing. And when they did an interview with me, that'll be coming up soon. And after we just hit it off. Azan and I, he's like my nephew, and we have really become so close in such a short amount of time. And Azan asked me to be co-host with them. So I've already done 2 interviews, and one of them was with our beautiful Pretty Heart the Conqueror. And so you all will see that soon. And one with me, Hermana, here on YouTube, Essence of the Moon, Selena, who's a magnificent witch and tarot reader and everything that she does. And she is my sister. And so, yeah. So a lot of wisdom is just doing amazing things and bringing all different people to the forefront for us to learn from and learn about. And so I'm so excited to be a part of them, to be a part of that family.
A lot of big things happening. And then we have monetization. Well, first, so to me, your journey, there's a lot for us to know about how you, in January, you really got going. But then in like 3 months ago, you had a reading that told you this is going to be amazing 3 months. And
yes,
every
yes.
number of months, you've been doing a video a day for a number of months. But then 100 subs 5 months ago, 100 subs, everybody. Pay attention to the blueprint she's about to drop. 100 subs 5 months ago. So tell us that whole journey right there.
Yeah, that journey was amazing. I mean, back in October, during the winter arc, which I learned about from the Girly Pops on YouTube, my daughter and I decided that we were going to do this YouTube thing full time in January. So my daughter started her channel on January 1st, I believe. And I waited until the 5th, 5 being the number of change. And I'm like, okay, January 5th, I'm going to come on and do my thing. And I just came on. I was sitting on the bed that's right here in front of me. And I just was talking. I didn't know what I was doing or what was going to happen. I was talking to my phone. And I had 6 subscribers, and I called them the special 6, the spectacular 6, who were my 6 subscribers for probably 14 years until I decided to come back in January. And I didn't know where this was going to lead. I didn't know anything. And I met the beautiful Nancy of A Crone's Intuition. And Nancy saw me, and Nancy's like, God, I want to get to know you. And when I went to Nancy's channel, it was all about tarot and oracle and everything. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And Nancy introduced me to so many people, and that started my journey. Nancy gave me my very first tarot deck, which is this deck right here, the Light Seers Tarot. And that started me off. And I'm like, okay, I had 6. When I got 10 subscribers, let me tell you, we had a party because I'm like, I got 10 subscribers. I couldn't believe it, right? From the 6 to 10, I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing big things. And so in May, somebody said to me in May, I got a reading that said, and this was not from anybody that I know. It was a YouTube reading, and I had gotten a few of those. And they said, between the months of June and August, what you're doing right now is going to come to fruition. And you're in the right place and you're on the right track. And I took that to heart. And I'm like, yes, that's when my YouTube is going to take off. I knew it. I knew that they were speaking to me. I felt it. And I knew that they were speaking to me. And on May, maybe the last week of May, one of my good friends here, Anne, she had a channel here, Roots and Waves, and she's on a sabbatical right now. And she does tarot and everything as well. And she says, Lex, you need to go live every day for 30 days. It's going to grow your channel. And I said, okay, so what have I got to lose? I don't know anything. So sure, I'll do it. So on June 1st, I did my first episode live stream with her and at Roots and Waves. And we talked about the Book of Boundaries and the Let Them Theory books, which I love those books. If you all haven't read them, you need to. And it just started from there. and I started going live every single day. I went from 218 subscribers. 3 weeks later, June wasn't even over yet, and I went to 1,500 subscribers. I went from 218 to 1,500 in 3 weeks by going live 7 days a week. At that time, I wasn't even doing 3 hours a day. I was just doing however long I could. And so, yeah, that was mind blowing to me. And that changed everything. That changed the trajectory of my channel. It just skyrocketed. So, yeah.
Amazing, 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 amazing. So no excuses. Anybody
No.
out there? This woman
Yeah.
right here is live every day, putting in
Yes.
the and doing the daily video every day as well. A couple things in the chat. Also, Addie is here. Also,
Hi, Abby.
Addie's been here for a couple minutes. We've got gifted memberships. Earlier we had 5 gifted memberships. Now we just got 10 more gifted memberships from Chris with 2 S's. So yep, and a super chat earlier as well. So everybody can see in the chat who all the new members are of the Dream Life Collective. Welcome all of y'all. Let's stay focused on this interview here. Flushy got one. Okay, I also gave Flushy a blue jacket, so it's gonna be a takeover. It's gonna be a poo
I
takeover.
love it.
All right.
I love it.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So, okay. So let's keep flowing here. Fleshy would like that if we keep flowing. Okay. Um, so you're recently monetized. You're in the first level though, right?
Yes, I'm in the first level.
Tell us about that experience.
Oh my God, that experience was amazing. When I got that notification that morning, I woke up and it's the button was alive, and it said,
Mm-hmm.
"Hit that button,
Wow.
apply." I was on that. I was so excited. And it said, "Oh, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks." Within less than 24 hours, it says you are a YouTube partner. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was amazing. That was an amazing feeling that everything I did came to fruition. And
Yeah.
YouTube is always playing in all of our faces because YouTube is behind. There's no rhyme or reason to anything that YouTube does. Right now I have over 3,500 hours, but YouTube is definitely not giving me that yet.
Right.
They're so far behind on everything.
Yep.
So I'm getting there. My goal is by September 15th, we'll make 3.5 months. Now, this is the blueprint that the YouTube gurus have set forth.
Yep.
3.5 months, 6 days a week, 3 hours a day live stream. It doesn't have to be consecutive. You could do 1 hour here, 1 hour there, 1 hour there.
Yep.
In 3.5 months, you will have your 4,000 hours and your 1,000 subs. Well, I already have conquered the way over 1,000. I'm getting ready to hit 2,000. And I've got now almost my 4,000 hours. So that does work. I did it in a lot less time than 3.5 months, but that does work. So I decided to do the 3.5 months just to challenge that theory. And September 15th will make 3.5 months that I have gone live. Now, I did a live stream every single day and a video. I posted a video every day from January 5th through July 5th, every single day. And I did a live stream every day from June 1st to July 5th, which was my 6-month anniversary. Now I do live streams 6 days a week. I take Sundays off for myself, unless I decide to do something. Tomorrow I'm doing a live stream with a young lady on my channel. She asked me to, and I told her, of course, I would do one with her. And so we're doing that tomorrow. But Sundays now is my day off. And lately I've been posting videos maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I don't do an everyday video anymore. And I may go back to that afterwards because usually on YouTube, the girly pops and all the popular people, they only go every day during Vlogmas and all that. Well, Lexi has got them beat. I have gone every day since I started YouTube January 5th. I have not missed one day of posting anything, whether it be a short, a video, or a live stream.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I want to welcome some people in here today. Drunken Chef Barbecue. The 5Gs is in the building. And Joelia Legacy.
Yes, JoJo. That's my
Yo.
baby sis.
Allison Mapp is in the building. Alvin Dimapindan. And
Alvin lives in Rome, everybody. If you don't know Alvin, subscribe to Alvin. Alvin is just a beautiful soul.
We just got a super chat from Chris with two S's, 99 cents. Thank you very much. And welcome in. Mildred Morris is in the building. I call Mildred Mildredsky, because this fun thing we do. We got Shooting Star Ski, The Source Ski, and Mildred Ski from over at the. I think that's from the Lay Acoustic Live. If you haven't been over to on Sunday mornings, Lay Acoustic, Lay Yadao is her name. She does cute acoustic music events with all the Filipino musicians on stage, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of networking, a lot of growing
Yes.
happening there. We got 33 million folks in here. It's a good turnout. Yep.
Awesome.
Allison Map is here. Yes, indeed. And this is this show here was the most likes before we went live. I think that was your doing. But the most likes before we went live. We had 12 likes already before we went live. So that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Welcome in Magic with Moonlight.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's one of your peeps, right?
yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. A
Hey,
par-
Magic.
it's a party. We're just merging our families together, and they're
Yes,
mingling.
we
They're
are.
mingling. They're mingling good. All
Yes,
right.
it's a beautiful thing.
So tell us a little bit more about your channel, the ins and outs of it. I know
Yeah.
you've got some tarot and oracle readings. You do a lot of lifestyle chats, some shorts, a lot of long forms, a lot of live streams. Active on your community tab. Do you have anything to say about any of your different features? Like I know the live streams have different names and all too, and yeah.
Right, right. I just decided that somebody said to me, you're doing your live streams. Don't just go on your live stream with just the picture of the live stream. Put a
Yeah.
thumbnail on each one and make it different each time to bring that engagement. And that's what I do. I had a live stream on June 19th, that had over 4,000 people. And so the live streams have just been my everything, because I don't get the views like that to my videos, but the live streams are like magic for me, and I love that, and they just give me life. And over 4,000 people in the building was like, wow, blew my mind. That
Yeah.
just blew my mind. And I want to say too, I see so many beautiful faces here, and to my beautiful Tamelia, she always does lives, and she does funny videos and stuff. But what I want to say to everybody, one of the things that I pride myself in on my channel, especially with the live streams, is I speak to everybody. You're not that busy. You're not that special. You're not that up in the air. When you're doing a live stream, you need to acknowledge the people that are supporting you in your live stream. And I see a lot of people live streams, they say nothing to their viewers. They're doing other things. They don't acknowledge and all of that. You have to do that. You want to grow. You want to be loved. You're wanting that. You have to acknowledge the people that are spending their time and honoring you, because they could be doing anything else, but they're there watching you and honoring you. You need to honor them back. And that's why the kids come to my channel, because I shout them out. I speak to everybody in my live stream. I don't care who you are, what you look like, what your identity is, what your religion is, how old you are. None of that matters. I'm all about positivity and inclusivity. And that's a big deal for me. When I go to somebody's live stream and there's like two people in there and you can't even say hello or something, that bothers me. And then I may not come back. I may not. At least acknowledge me. You don't have to call me by name, but just say, hey, thank you for coming in, or something like that. And I notice with a lot of our community, we're not doing that. That's a big thing, and that's a big deal. You need to acknowledge the people that are taking their time out to honor you and to help grow your channel, because they don't have to be there. They can watch anybody. They could be watching Mr. Beast or anybody else, not us. If that's what you want to do. If you want to monetize and grow, you need to show some love to your people. You need to do that. That's important. That's really important.
100. Thank you for that. Thank you. Is my volume coming through pretty good?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Good. I keep an eye out. If there's any glitching, then I can refresh. So,
yes.
Okay. Welcome in Nuestra Familia. Welcome.
Liliana.
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. All right. What a wonderful crew in here today. It's a party for sure. And thank you, everybody. So tell us about your weight loss journey.
Yes. Yes, my weight loss journey started a while ago. It started back in maybe 2019 before the pandemonium happened. And I lost like 85 pounds. And then the pandemonium happened, and I was baking banana bread every day and eating all kinds of stuff and supporting my community and buying all kinds of stuff from restaurants and just doing it out. And I was the weight that I recognized was over 320 pounds. I was probably way over that, but that's when the first weight that I recognized was like over 321 pounds. And after the pandemonium happened, well, actually, before the pandemonium happened, I was scheduled to have a hysterectomy. And I went to the hospital to do all the blood work and everything the day before the surgery, and everything was fine. And they called me and they said, "Well, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why? What's wrong?" And they're like, "Your blood sugar is almost 600 and you need to get to somebody's doctor like immediately." And so I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and was on insulin. In 3 months, I'm like, yeah, this is not happening for me. In 3 months, I lost probably 40 pounds, and I was taken off of insulin. My blood sugar went from an A1C of 14 all the way down to a 6.7. Now it's pretty much in remission. Now I'm way below. I'm at a 5.1, I think, now with my A1C. And if anybody doesn't know, you can Google what that is. And so my weight loss journey really took off then. I had to lose the weight and get under control with my diabetes in order to have the hysterectomy that I had. And once I did that, then the pandemonium happened and I gained a lot of the weight back. So I decided, yeah, this is not going to work for me. So now I am down under 200 pounds, but I have a long way to go still. I'm just right there. I've gained a few pounds in the last month because of my birthday, doing birthday things.
Yeah.
So my weight loss journey is one of the things that I think is going to really even propel my channel a little bit more once I start getting into that whole thing. I have a couple of videos on it here, but it's not my main focus. But it's going to be once I finish with my NASM certification and I'm able to help people like myself who want to lose weight and help them do their macros and mentor and life coach. So that's getting ready to come to fruition soon too.
Beautiful.
So yeah.
Great job. Great job. Wow, that's impressive. Whew. Okay, so this is kind of similar to the question Dr. Ninja Turtle asked, but this is also my question too. So, what does your best life look like? Like going forward, where does Lexi go? Lexi and Zoe, Yappy and Mam. Where are you? What are you doing? What's your best life? Dream life?
My best life, my dream life is for us to travel. I want my daughter to not have to work anymore. She's on her feet 10 to 12 hours a day. Somebody who's 27, poor thing. She feels like she's 100 years old. It's just not good for her. And she's under a lot of stress. And I really want to retire her from that life. And I want to travel. I mean, the two places that are on my bucket list that I've always wanted to go to are Bora Bora. I've wanted to go there since I was like 12. And Paris. My mother loved France and my mother loved Europe. And I want to go to Paris and I want to go to London where my mother was, and to the Côte d'Azur, to the south of France where my mom used to go. And my mother was at a luncheon with Princess Di and all of that. And I want to go do those things. And so traveling is the next thing for me. And I plan that within a year. I told my daughter, she's 27, she'll be 27 and a half on September 3rd. 3 being a big number in my life too. That's very significant. And which I've told that story a million times on my channel as well. But I'm trying to give it until my daughter's 30. And that's when, the sky will be the limit by that time. That is my time frame, so that we can travel, so she can not have to do what she does anymore. And we could just have fun and live our lives. I want to live my life to the fullest. I'm in my 60s. I have a lot of aches and pains. I have degenerative bone disease in my back. I have osteoarthritis. I walk with a cane. There's a lot of things going on, but I don't let that stop me. And I want to be able to travel this world. That's why I want to lose weight. I want to be able to travel with my daughter and do the things that my mother and I used to do together, that my daughter's never been on a vacation. Her life is so different from my life growing up. And so my life growing up, I traveled to Europe. I did so many things, and my daughter has never done these things. So I want her to be able to experience this kind of life. And I'm hoping that YouTube is going to be the catalyst to help us do those things. So, yeah. And I know this isn't a part of the question, but the significance in the number 3, my daughter was born on March 3rd. So my mother gave birth to me when she was 33. I weighed 3 pounds. I was 2 months premature. I weighed 3 pounds. 33 years later, I in turn gave birth to my daughter at the age of 33, like my mother. My daughter was born on 3/3. 3 is a significant number in my life. And then my mother, my daughter, and I are part of the sandwich generation, taking care of my senior mother at the time, she's no longer with us, and my daughter. And so it was always the 3 of us. And that number is significant. So that's why I said when my daughter turns 30, 3 being a major number there, the sky is going to be the limit for us. And I'm hoping that it happens before that. But that is what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Welcome in, welcome in. Broke but bountifully blessed Carol was watching a replay live stream and thought I was ignoring. I'm not ignoring you, Carol. You, Carol, you're awesome here. And Flavors, I'm gonna make sure I say it correct. Flavors Down Under is in the building. Welcome, welcome.
Yes.
Get y'all being here. All right, and of course, Fleshy things. He's having fun. Everyone's having fun in the chat. Good times. Um, all right, so this topic is interesting. How you know the, some people don't do well with the topic, but this is your opportunity to share what it means to you and why it's a good thing. So tarot and oracle, like
Mm-hmm.
like some people they don't do so well with it, but tell
Right.
us about why. Why should
Right. Well, a lot of people think there's like, oh, it's woo woo and it's evil and all of that. It's none of the above. I am Catholic, born and raised Catholic, will be Catholic to the day I die. I say my rosary every day. I do my prayers every day. I'm a devotee of Santa Muerte. I, candles and crosses and everything are a part of my life. And I'm a Christian. That's another thing that everybody's like, oh, well, you're Catholic and you pray to angels and blah, blah, blah. I'm a Christian. I believe in Christ. That has nothing to do with tarot and oracle. Tarot and oracle are cards that I love. They speak to my soul. You're asking spirit up above, your spirit, your guides, spirit, God. You're asking, what do I need to know today? What does somebody else need to know today when you pull that card and it gives you a card? And the cards don't ever lie. I resonate with every single card that I have pulled for myself or someone else. And there's no separation there. A lot of people think it's an evil thing. You're worshiping the devil. It's nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort. And if you want, when I launch my memberships, you can get oracle and tarot readings from Lexi. So, yes.
Very cool. Cool. Awesome. I've always enjoyed tarot and oracle cards myself.
Yes.
Welcome in the musical kill shot. Jay from the UK is in the building. Welcome, welcome. All right. Appreciate everybody being here today. All right. A great crowd in here today. All right. So let's continue on. Um, I see that I like singing. You like singing too?
Love it.
So are you going to be doing? Oh, you got the microphone there.
Here's the mic. Here's the mic right here.
Wait, maybe sing a little. Oh my!
Let's do a little something.
Little,
I'm a native New Yorker. You should know the score by now. I'm a native New Yorker. New York City girl. Woo! Yes, Saucy, you and I have got to get our boards so we can do some karaoke for the folks.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like you're getting the upgrade with technology for a karaoke. So,
Yes, I'm trying to very, very soon so we could do karaoke because, our Filipino family, they do
yeah,
their karaoke every night. And I follow Mom Shifi and Rena in the USA. And Rena in the USA gave me one of my super chats. She has a beautiful channel. She does karaoke every night, sometimes in the morning. She lives in the States, though, but she's Filipina. And our Filipino family, which Alvin is one. Everybody here who knows Alvin Dimapendin. Alvin lives in Rome, and Alvin is just the most gracious person I have ever met on this platform. Alvin has taught me how to be a YouTuber and how to be gracious to everyone. And when somebody comes into my space, to give them that wrench. So it's all about connections. Everybody gets all caught up on, oh, I can't give you the mic because I don't know you and all this kind of stuff. It's not about that. It's about making connections. You give somebody that wrench so they can go and go in and subscribe or connect and engage with somebody else. And that's what the Filipino family does. And they love everybody and they're very gracious. And I've learned that from Alvin. And I'm like, I need to, stop taking it so seriously. It's something that we don't even have control over. Okay, it's a blue jacket, big deal. So give it away and just live your life and do your thing on YouTube. And they are just so gracious and they sing. They don't have singing voices or anything like that. They do their thing and they have fun. And I want to be a part of that. Mega love shout out. I want to do it all like the Filipino family. So yeah. So when
yeah.
Rena said, I asked her, how do you do it? What do you do? She's the only one that ever told me what to do and what boards to get and all of that, which I shared with you. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm getting ready to do. And I'm going to do karaoke for my kids and for my folks every day.
Nice.
Yeah, I do it anyway with my microphone.
Me too. I have a lot of fun. Welcome in Andy Mon TV3. Welcome in Lakeside Laura. Welcome, everybody.
Hi, Laura.
Yeah. And
Yes.
yeah, the Lay Yadao, that's my main
Yes,
go-to,
yeah.
community, and all the musicians, they're all pros up on that stage, but they're awesome. But the networking but I got a lot of the Filipino odd games started to really go into all those communities, and he brought the understandings of the standard moderator, the blue jackets, and all that.
Yes. And it's fabulous.
Yeah, I followed right through, and I made a lot of connections over there.
Yes.
Welcome in Eclipse Obscurity and L's Endeavors. Welcome. All right. Appreciate everybody being here today. All right, let's continue on. Uplifting conversations and spiritual guidance.
Yes. Spiritual guidance for me is all about my angels and my saints. And every day when I wake up every morning, my daughter has this joke. She's like, Mom, you wake up every day and the angels, and you're like, ah, the angels are singing. Because she's like, Mom, you are never in a bad mood. You're always happy. You're always everything. And I'm like, yeah, life is too short for that. I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. I am here to live my life to the fullest, to the fullest. My mother was here till she was 89, a few months shy of her 90th birthday. And the rest of my relatives were here way until their 90s. And I plan to be in here way until my hundreds. Yes, I do. So, it's all about that attitude of gratitude. And spirituality for me is praying every day, thanking my ancestors, thanking my mom, thanking, my spirit and guides every day, and my ancestors, because they are gang. I say that on my channel all the time. They are gang with me every day. And you see that light right over me right here? That's confirmation. That's confirmation right there. They're here with me. They're always here. And so, yeah, spirituality is a very big deal for me. Yeah, it is. My mother was devout Catholic. And everything in our house is candles, and you know, um, as a matter of fact, right here,
Mhm.
my holy water from the grotto in New York. If you
Ooh,
know, you know.
okay.
And I sprinkle this around. I have my transmutation oil from my sister Selena that I slather myself with every day. So when I come on here, that to keep away all the negativity from me and the negative energy from me and my space and the people around me. And so yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Spirituality is a big deal for me.
Me too. Me too. I know I'm all regular and all that, but I've had my spiritual journey and my rebirth and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Something. Um,
Yes.
a, a couple people came in. Frank's Tracks, Grace Travels. Welcome, welcome. Awesome people. Um, Frank's is an amazing singer and musician. If you haven't seen him do his performances, you got to check out.
No, I do. Yeah, I have it.
Oh, he's so great. And let's I want to talk about what would you say your spiritual awakening was like when and how, what was that like for you?
Good question. I mean, my spiritual awakening happened a really long time ago. I mean, as a Catholic girl, I've had my Holy Communion, of course, baptism, Holy Communion, my confirmation, and all of the above. And my spiritual journey really started when I had my confirmation, and I was 18 years old. And, I really, really was all about my spirituality and my angels and saints guiding me always, and really focusing on prayer. And prayer for me is a big thing. I pray several times a day, and I pray at certain times a day. Usually it's hourly, it depends, but now that I'm doing live streams, of course I'm not praying because I'm on live stream. But 1111, birthday was 1111. She was my earth angel for 89 years. And at 1111 every day, if I'm not on this line, and even when I'm on here, I'm, kissing up and telling everybody it's 1111, and saying thank you to my mom. My mom, I pray to my mom and my ancestors every day. And it's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, like I said. And at 111 every day, at 222, at 1212, at 333, at all those times, those angel numbers mean everything to me. I am surrounded right now by all my angel number cards, oracle cards that I read every day and I pull certain times a day. And so my spiritual journey started a very long time ago, and it has gotten stronger over time, and especially now since my mother has passed away 4 years ago. It is very strong. It's very strong. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you have gemstones all around you too, or
I
no?
do. I do. I have some right here. I have this beautiful amethyst tower. I got this for my birthday from Chloe, Chloe's Crystals. So if you all don't know, subscribe to Chloe. She's at Chloe's Crystals, I think, or Chloe Crystals. And I got this beautiful little rose quartz elephant, which is good luck. And my bestie who came into the chat earlier, Rhonda, she is all about elephants. And I got this beautiful elephant for my birthday, which Chloe didn't know anything about the significance. And when I told her my best friend is all about the elephants, and that was amazing. I have here a a malachite slab, which I love. And it's got a lot of sparkles and the green. I love green, anything green for money. And I always keep this around me. And so,
Is it?
yeah.
One's a
So,
pig, Ada, but it's a pig.
oh, I love it. It's so cute.
Got
I
hair hair.
love that. I love that.
It's cute.
Yes. I love crystals. I have so many more here too around me right now. And then I always have my pendulum
Yes.
here. So I always have that. So yeah. Yeah. They're surrounding me right now.
Got a whole collection of these piggies, but they're not any crystal or anything. They're
They're
not.
so cute.
They're all
I
around
love them.
protecting us. And there's a pig outside too, and big pig. Um, Welcome in Asia. Asia is here. Welcome, welcome. We got another question from Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. He wants to know, do you ever have trolls?
Ah, Do I ever? Ah, yes, I do. I always have trolls. But the thing with the trolls is, trolls are people who are not loved, right?
Right.
Some of them might be a little bit too loved, which is why they're trolling. And so yeah, I welcome them in too. Give me the watch time and I will talk to you. But if you come into my chat with the whole nasty, like I've gotten so many F bombs and, the N word and people calling me, telling me I look like Hitler. Oh, I get it all. I've been called everything but the child of God on my channel. And, but I think because I'm 61, I know who I am. I know that I'm protected. And so I don't let that get to me at all. I just get rid of them. They just have to go. That's it. We don't have negativity around here. So bye. Thank you for the watch time, boo. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Boo bye.
Uh,
So yes.
Flavors Down Under wants to know, how do you know your angel number?
How do I know my angel number? That's a good question. Well, I know my life path number is a 1. And there's a way that you can figure that out. And you have to Google that because I can't go into all that at this moment. But my angel number for me is 333 because of the power of 3 in my life, and 1111 because that's my mother's birthday. So
11
yeah.
now, and we've been on for an hour and 11 minutes. So how about 11:11?
Look at that. Look at that right there.
Maui, Hawaii. Yep, beautiful. Yeah, look at that light behind you.
Yes,
Amazing.
confirmation. That's confirmation. That's my angels, my spirit and guides. Confirmation.
Halo, halo. Let me see your head.
Yes, yes.
Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see. So we'll get a few more questions in here, and then we'll go over to the rapid fire, the fun round we do.
Okay.
I'll drop questions in the chat if they'd like. How about
13 Rudy.
where does your channel and brand go? Where do you and your channel and your brand go from here?
Okay, well, really, there's so many things that I want for my channel. But I also, when I decided to come to this platform, I already knew that I wanted a brand. I wanted brand deal. I want management. I wanted to do commercials since I was a kid. So that kind of thing I want to do for sure. But also my channel, I wanted to be, this channel is a legacy. This channel is a footprint for me. And it's to leave behind for my daughter, who does not watch my videos, by the way. And to leave behind for her and for any grandchildren or anybody that I may have that may come up and say, what was my grandma name is going to be Go-Go. I get a lot of that in my chat every day. People come in my chat and they're like, hey, Granny. And I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not your granny. Second of all, I don't have grandkids. And when I am going to be a grandma, my name is not Granny. There's nothing wrong with that. My aunt's mother was called Granny. We called her Granny affectionately. And my mother was not a granny, and I am definitely not a granny. So when Go-Go passes away, whenever way into the next over 40 years from now, my channel will be a legacy to leave behind a footprint for people to get to know what Lexi was about. So, that's where I see my channel. But I want all the things that most of the people who are monetized here have. I want those brand deals. I want to do commercials. I want to do things. I want management. I want to be able to bring my knowledge, my education. You put my master's degree to use here, which I am doing every day. And so that's what I want for my channel. I mean, I am a mentor and I am a life coach. I'm going to be certified in that soon. And that's where I see my channel in all those directions,
Beautiful. Raw Footage has this question dialed up for every interview. So, Lexi, if you could instantly acquire any ability or skill,
Mm-hmm.
useful or not, what would it be? Any ability or skill? If you acquire any ability or skill.
That's a really good question. I think my ability would be to be able to be fluent in Spanish. And I say that because I am Puerto Rican and my mother is Puerto Rican. My grandfather was Pedro Morales from Santurce, Puerto Rico. But when my mother was growing up, Spanish was not allowed to be spoken in the home. So 3 of my older uncles, they all spoke Spanish fluently, but the younger kids, my mother and 2 of her brothers, did not. And growing up in the Virgin Islands, we were 20 minutes away from Puerto Rico. We went there all the time to see relatives and everything. I have relatives that do not speak English, and I want to be able to communicate. And I can't understand, as a young girl, my grandfather and one of my TTs, they only spoke to me in Spanish, but I didn't keep that in me because my mother wasn't able to keep that up with me. So to be able to speak fluent Spanish and to be able to communicate with so many people, that is what I would, that's a skill that I would like to have.
Beautiful, beautiful. It sounds like Jimena is here to help you with Spanish.
Yes, that's my sis. That's my sis.
Lala also teaches languages too. That's pretty cool. Lala.
Yes.
Lala. All right. What is it, Deb?
Claro. Rudy said claro.
Claro. Yeah, Rudy speaks Spanish very, very well. But he was raised, that was, you know, it's his
Yes.
culture.
Yes.
Amelia, this is it here. Lexi, you're so good at streaming. What can we as creators do to connect more with our viewers daily?
Good question. What I do, well, basically be yourself. I'm Lexi all day. I don't come on here with an act. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just me. I come on and I do myself. I'm a talking head on YouTube. And I talk about the things that I know. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And if you go back to some of my videos, some people will be like, oh, because Lexi does have a potty mouth, but because I do live streams and I have a lot of children, I have to rein that in. But when you go on some of my videos, they are a little raw. You will see Lexi in her rare form. But I just try to be myself and be authentic. My words for 2025 were consistency, authenticity, and intention. And my intention is to be here every single day. That's where the consistency comes in. I have done that every single day since January 5th. I have been here on this platform. And I just give it to my raw, my raw and honest self. I talk about the things that I know. That's what I do. Talk about the things that you know and the things that you love, what you're passionate about. And that is what comes through on camera. That's what comes through. And you're talking to somebody who knows nothing, but I film every day. I'm going to show you. I have 2 phones. So I'm talking to Sourcey and everybody on my old iPhone 11 Pro Max. I have an iPhone 16 Pro Max, 1 terabyte here that I do all of my everything with. I just do my phone. I do not have a laptop. I do not have a tablet. I have nothing but these 2 things that I use every single day, and my microphone. And so, that's it. I just do me. You don't need a million things. You don't need that fancy camera. Yeah, if you have it, that's amazing. But you don't need that to come through and be yourself and just be your authentic self. If you don't know what to say, come on one day and to introduce yourself. That's it. Tell people about you and what you're about. And that makes for great content.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Positive Crash Outs Vlogs is in the building. Welcome, Chevy Addict is here. Chevy Addict. And welcome, Cali Chickens. Chickens. Welcome, welcome. Awesome crowd today. 28 million folks in here. We're having a celebration.
Yes.
All right. Before we go on to the rapid fire, is there anything else you want to share in this moment?
I just want to say that, I love everybody here and everybody who has come just to embrace me and my daughter and Ma'am and Yappy. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to everyone I've met so many people here that will be with me for the rest of my life here on YouTube. And even though we're all in different countries and everything, that love is there, and I feel it, and it pushes me every day. It pushes me to come every day. And even on Sunday when it's my day off, like Sandra, she's got her 2 days off, Poetic Tears, but she's still in there doing stuff. And that's me. On Sundays when I don't come on, I'm like, oh my God, I need to be on. I need to do this and do that. And Zoe's like, Mom, you need to just chill out. I had a fall a couple weeks ago before my birthday, and I really hurt myself. And that was a sign from, God and my spirits and everybody saying, you need to take a step back and you need to really focus on yourself. And you're not going to be any good to anybody if you're running yourself in the ground. But, it's not going to stop me from doing my live streams every day, though. So, but I just want to say thank you to everybody and everybody who always shows up and shows out in my live streams. And, I try to give that back to everybody because I'm so great. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Right. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Circle Jamaica TV. Yeah, world.
Crystal's World.
Welcome, Crystal's World. All right. So fun the time we're in where, there was a wave of 1,000 sub celebrations, and now this is a wave of monetization celebrations now. And it's like, it's so exciting. Everyone's at the watch hours, getting past that 3,000 or getting past that 4,000. And
Yes,
there yet. You will be. It's just different timing is the only thing, and we're all here to help everybody on the way.
indeed. Yes.
Um, so, all right. So let's go over to the rapid fire. All right. See here, rapid fire, and then after the rapid fire, we do a panel. Some of y'all will be able to come up on stage and do questions and comments with Lexi after the rapid fire. So let's get the rapid fire queued up here. So rapid fire is another fun round we do. There's some quick answers, but you can also go into detail if you want as well. So the first one here, rapid fire. Lexi, you are
Dynamic.
well. Go ahead. Say more.
I'm dynamic. I'm a sexagenarian Leo queen. And, I'm loving, and I'm energetic. So, yeah. I'm powerful. So, yeah.
Congratulations there. Welcome in Christine A. Ajasali, the Spiritual Reality Program. Welcome, welcome. Next one on the rapid fire is your channel. So Alexis Lexi Milner, your channel is
My channel is for everyone. My channel is for everyone. And, it's all about community for me and the collective that I'm building here. And so it's for everybody. Yeah, it's for everybody. Everybody is welcome to my channel. Mm-hmm.
And your subscribers are.
Oh my God, magnificent. Yeah, they are the best. My subscribers, they love me and they are very protective of me, especially in the chat. And I love them so much. And yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing.
We got a question from Lakeside Laura. Let's just do it now. So for your teaching career experience, how long and what did you teach?
Okay, I have never taught, Laura. I've never taught. My degrees are in education, but I have never taught.
Right.
I have always been a mentor. I take that back. I have taught, but faith formation, Catholic faith formation, I did teach that. I taught 7th grade Catholic faith formation. But as far as teaching in the school level or anything, no, I've never taught. I've never taught anyone. Except for my child.
Hey, but life just starting, age 60
Yes.
started. So you never know. Here we go.
That's right. Here we go.
Yeah. Next question in the rapid fire. One word that describes you.
Well, like I said, dynamic is one of the words, but I would have to say powerful.
Yeah, powerful.
Yeah.
You another word. I just getting them all out there. What's another one?
Um, well, I'm a loving person. You know, I'm magnetic, and I everybody has that. You know, all of us have our zodiac signs and different things, and Leos are always known to always want attention, but I don't think that's true for me. I think that I attract people. I'm a magnet for people coming towards me all the time, looking for that love or looking for me to give them my positive energy. So yeah, I would say I'm energetic for sure. For
Nice.
sure.
Welcome, welcome, Hooked on Adventure. Welcome, welcome. What's one thing that makes you happy?
Ah, well, besides, of course, the obvious, which would be my daughter, my family, it's everybody here on YouTube makes me happy. You know, you all have really brought so much into my life. You know, you all have brought so much into my life because I did not know that this is where it was going to go. When I came here on January 5th, I had no idea that I would meet so many beautiful souls here who would embrace me and my family. I mean, you know, the packages, the things that I get from people just because, and, you know, the love that we get from everybody, you know, yeah, here I am being a waterhead because everybody who knows me knows that I'm always crying on the live stream. But but you know, this community means the world to me. Means the world to me. You know, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Welcome, Rickles Games. Welcome, welcome. And the next one is
So Mel, yeah.
that we haven't counted after you connect. Yeah. Uh, all right, now we get some fun questions in here. Well, you gotta. I mean, you gotta answer this a certain way. Cats or dogs?
Ah, well, of course, everybody thinks, oh, cats because I have Mam. But first and foremost, I was a dog lover for my whole life. And Mam just came in. She's not my first cat, but you know, since she's the queen bee around here right now, so I'm gonna have to go with cats. If not, Mam is gonna not like me when I come outside after this interview. So I'm gonna say cats. But I love dogs, especially French bulldogs.
Of course, of course. Welcome, welcome, Australia. Rapid Australia. Welcome, welcome. Okay, next one. Coffee or tea?
Well, everybody who knows Lexi knows that I do not drink coffee. I am a New York girl, but I do not drink coffee, and that is coffee, CAWFEE, coffee. I do not drink coffee. I drink tea.
Okay, cool, cool. Uh, Favorite food?
Oh my God. The kids ask me this every day. My favorite food, an American dish that everybody loves, of course, is cheeseburgers and French fries. But
Oh,
my thing is, I need a filet mignon with a lobster tail, shrimp cocktail. That is my all time favorite meal.
shoot. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. Favorite drink then with that.
Okay. Now, if we're talking alcohol, that would be a kamikaze straight up.
Oh,
So yes. But if we're talking regular, just everyday drinks, I love sparkling water. That's my thing.
there you
And I
go.
do love champagne as well. You know,
Oh,
Lexi is that fancy girl.
nice. Uh, Dessert or ice cream flavor or something.
Oh, dessert. Well, my favorite dessert of all time is creme brulee. And
Ooh.
my favorite ice cream of all time would be Rocky Road.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Nice. Oh, the two S's, I think. Bagels or toast.
Oh, well, Chris, let me tell you, I'm a New York girl. There's
Yeah.
nothing like a New York bagel. And I'm sorry for everybody here. You haven't had a bagel if you haven't been to New York and had a bagel. I'm sorry, you have not. It's not a New York bagel. We get our bagels everywhere. I get a bagel here in North Carolina and they say New York bagel. No, it's not. Unless you have New York water, it's not a New York bagel. And unless you have New York water, it's not a New York pizza. It's not. It's just a sad substitute. But I would like a bagel. Unless it's sourdough toast, I'll have that. But a bagel all day. New York bagel.
I know about that. Yeah, I know about that. All right.
Yes, yes.
All right. Um, Next one is traveling. What's a favorite city that you've traveled to?
I've traveled to, I've been to Germany. I've been to St. Martin. I've been to St. Kitts and Nevis, Curacao, Aruba, Puerto Rico, of course, because that's where my family's from. St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John, all the Virgin Islands, and I grew up on St. Croix. Um, I've been to San Francisco, LA. I've been to, I lived in Arizona for 8 years, Chicago, um, Oklahoma, Jersey, Philly, Florida, of course, Disney. Um, I've been to, let's see, a lot of places, Texas, New Mexico. Um, so yeah, just lots of places. I've been to so many places, so many places.
Favorite out of all that city?
My favorite city, of course, New York City, baby.
City, baby. And you've already mentioned a lot of countries you'd love to visit, so that's
Yes,
good. All right. I know you're of a particular age and all that, but
yes. Say that again, source.
do you dance?
Yes, I do. Yes, of course. Of course I do. I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx. Of course I dance. And from the islands, and I'm Puerto Rican too. That would
Do
be a travesty if I didn't dance.
you play any instruments, music, or anything like that?
I do not play instruments. I would love to play an instrument.
Yeah.
If I had my way, I would be a drummer. I would be in a rock band and I would be a drummer.
Okay. Okay. Um, all right. Favorite musician?
My favorite music genre is R&B, but also reggae. Growing up in the islands, and Quelbe music, which Quelbe is a music from Saint Croix, and it's beautiful. And but yes, I R&B and reggae are my tops. And then I love rock. I love it all. And when we get our boards for karaoke, I will be singing it all of it.
Okay.
Bon Jovi, everything. I love it all. I love all the music. The bottom of my list for music would be country. I do love some country musicians though. I do love some country folks, but it's not at the top for me. But yeah, R&B and reggae, number ones for me.
Okay, cool. Welcome, Maria Daly, 1.5 M, and welcome, Ellen Smile.
Yes, Ellen.
And again, congrats, Ellen, on she's live streaming now, doing
I
so
know
great.
it's awesome.
She's doing so great. And
Yes.
Poetic Tears did her first live stream, like face with her face and all that. Like that was awesome too yesterday. Yes.
Yes, I got to see that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
important. Live stream is such a big piece in all of this.
it is.
Uh,
It is.
all right. And let's see here. Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show right now is General Hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Favorite movie, maybe?
My favorite movie of all time is Funny Girl
Funny
with
Girl.
Barbara Streisand and Omar Sharif.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna drop in the chat a link while we continue the questions here. Some of y'all that we've gotten to know, either myself or Lexi here, that have gotten to know, we can bring you up on stage and be a part of our panel, and we can ask questions to Lexi or share comments with her directly. But y'all can still share in the chat as well, any questions or comments. I'm going to keep going through the rapid fire while we await people to hop up here. I'd love to have some of y'all up here to reciprocate some of the lovely energy that this woman shares with all of us. Come on up. Bring some magic through here today.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. All right. Ain't nothing like the real
Real thing,
thing.
baby.
Ain't nothing
Nothing
like
like
the
the real
real
thing.
thing.
I see a duet in our future.
Oh, we're going places. We got to get on Big Jack's Story Times show every
We
month.
do.
Every month he does the We Be Jammin' Live. So
Oh, we got to do that. We got to do that, Saucy.
100, 100. All right. So let's keep these questions coming. How about like a board game? Any favorite board games?
Oh, well, the all-time favorite, of course, Monopoly, but I do love Clue.
Okay. Monopoly, Clue. Okay. I like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Welcome in, I think from your channel, probably Riley, Ryle.
Yes. Hi, Riley.
Cool. Welcome, welcome. Uh, all right. Next question. How about like sports? Like any favorite sports teams or sports or anything?
My favorite team of all time is the New York Yankees. Of course,
Oh,
I'm
of
a Bronx girl. I mean, that's my team.
course.
I do not have a favorite football team.
Mm,
However, everybody wants the Chiefs. Thanks to Swelsey and everything.
yeah. Swelsey now? Now it's Swelsey. I never heard that yet.
Yeah, I think it's Swelsey, right?
Okay.
Swifty and Kelsey Swelsey, since they're
No,
engaged now. Since they're engaged.
totally. Wow. They're a big thing indeed. All right. So I'll drop the link again, but let's see. Wonderful. Raw Fuji says this has been such a wonderful interview so far. It has gone smoothly. Yay. We love that. We love that. Fishy thing says Green Bay Packers should be your favorite team.
But you know what, Fishy?
Good.
When I was working back in Arizona, we had a sports day, and I did wear a cheese head. I did
Oh,
wear a cheese head. So
wow.
I'll go for that. I'll go for that. I cannot find my cheese head. If I had it, I would have brought it with me.
That's good. That's great. We've got the one person that always comes on in the back room.
Is it
Um,
my favorite, Rudy?
it is. It is.
Ah!
Wait, what? Clint and Jimena are engaged? Is that really real? That's what Lakeside Laura is saying. That would be wild.
What?
I
Does
don't
that
know.
mean I'm getting my purple bridesmaid dress?
Oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. YouTube wedding. Uh, House of Grit is here. Welcome in, House of Grit, as well. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Craziness. Rapid Australia says, come back. Thanking those who subscribe. Thanks for the support and hoping to get to 3,000. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Let's keep moving here through.
Nah, Clint
Jen
said no
that
comment.
says no comment.
He said no comment. Okay, boo.
Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Laura, you starting something, Laura.
But y'all can always release the big news on the source. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
Imagine that. All right. Imagine that. I mean, they would be making quite a fruit salad. Wait, that's the next level. Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. Okay.
Let's
Okay.
not push it too
No,
far now.
no. But and then there's Nemo and Boogie Time over there. This YouTube love is real.
You too, love. All the kids ask me every day, why am I single? Well, I haven't made the YouTube connection yet. Everybody's making the YouTube connection. I mean, hello.
That's right.
Get at your girl.
Please,
Get at your girl.
please stream your wedding. Okay.
Shoot your shot, somebody. Shoot your shot.
Okay. So yeah, so Rudy is here. So you ready for Rudy things?
Yeah, I'm ready for Rudy.
All right, Rudy for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna drop the link so others can come up as well. So Rudy Iraheta Autism Homestead's gonna come on for a few minutes. Rudy, turn down any background noise and make sure that you direct any questions or comments directly to Lexi. Okay, thank you very much. Here comes Rudy Iraheta Autism Homestead.
Oye,
Hi,
oye,
Rudy.
¿cómo vas?
¿Cómo estás?
Yeah, you have heard that song from that late man named Tito, Puente. You heard that guy?
Which one, Rudy? Say it again.
Tito Puente. Can you say that?
Tito Puente, of course. I love
And
Tito
you
Puente.
and do you like the
everything.
and have you heard of a guy named Rafael? Como yo te amo, como yo te amo.
I love it, Rudy.
Sing it, Rudy. Sing it.
And do you like Yo te amo con la fuerza de los mares, yo? Damo con la fuerza de los Andes. I don't know, but but he does
Get it,
does
Rudy.
Alex Buse the Tonight Show with starring who? The starring Jace.
Who's who? Jace?
Yeah, with Jay or Johnny.
Oh.
But do you Marines wear shorts, by the way?
Oh.
But but you like listening to Oh, yo te amo mi nena. You know who sings that?
Get it, Rudy. Get it,
Go
Rudy.
Rudy. Go
Yo
Rudy.
te amo mi nena. Do Marines wear
Te amo.
shorts?
I love you, Rudy. Te amo.
Rudy's got a singing career ahead of him. Let's go.
He really does.
Yeah, and I know where Alex is from where North Carolina or where?
Yes, that's where I live, but I'm not from here, but that's where I live.
New York. You were originally from New York.
Yes, from the Bronx, from the
And I
BA.
know that in New York you get channels 41 and 47 and 68.
We do. We do. But I'm
And then how does Alex pronounce the 345? 300 plus 45 equals
345, Rudy.
3. Can you say it? 345?
345.
I was 32 and 34.
32 and 34. 66.
Yes.
Right? I mean 56.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. And how old will Alex be in 6
Oh,
years?
66. You said 32 and 34. How old will I be when?
In 6 years.
In 6 years, I will be 67.
Because you are how old?
I'm 61 and fabulous.
Yeah, and I am, and you are 25 years older than I am.
I am, Rudy. Rudy, don't
And
be
then
putting all my business out in the street, Rudy.
No,
and
don't
she
do that.
passed away in the year she passed away at the age of the year I was born. And that makes you
Yes,
think of 64. Have you heard the song When You're 64 by the Beatles?
I have. Yes.
How's the song goes?
When I'm 64. I don't know all the words, but I know that part. I know the hook. When I'm 60.
Imagine if the song was When You're 89, will you still love me? Will you still need me when I'm 89?
Yes, I will.
All right.
But
We've got
even
another.
though your mother was that age
She
and
was, Rudy. Yeah, she was 89.
We got another guest, Rudy. One more thing, and
and
then
there are
I'm
people that live to be older than that, like the
Yes.
presidents, Ronald Reagan and Ford were older than that. So was Carter.
okay.
Yes.
All right, Rudy. All right, Rudy.
Yes, Rudy.
Yes.
Thank you, Rudy. I love you.
Thank you, Rudy. I'm going to mute you out, and I'm going to make room from the stage here. Thank you, Rudy, for coming through. And then, yeah, we've got someone in the back room, and we also have a question from Dr. Ninja Turtle. Where do you see your channel in 10 years?
Wow, that's a good question. In 10 years, I see me being, my gosh, I see me having like over 1 million subs. You know, I will be Mrs. Beast at that time, of course. You know,
Yeah.
of course.
Me too.
But I mean, I see my channel really growing and really just doing well in 10 years because I will still be doing this. Most definitely, I will still be doing this. And maybe I'll have a sidekick. Like maybe I'll have a grandchild or somebody with me doing it. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Ah, yeah. Or maybe it'll be Sexy Randy or something.
Hey, you never know.
All right. So we've got a very interesting guest that is ready to come on the stage. And he says he has a big announcement. Let's see what that could be. The miraculous, wonderful, fantastic, fishy things is here today. Fishy, what you smoking?
Whoa, whoa. Where am I? How did I get here? What's this? There's like, I'm in a box or something. What's going on here? Who are you people? What's going on? Hi, Lexi. Hi, Source.
Hi, Fishy.
Hey,
Great interview. Loved it.
Thank you.
Loved it.
it was Deb.
I knew it. I knew it. What did Deb do for her birthday?
She had her hot fudge sundae. She loves
Okay.
that.
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, how many degrees do you have? I was a little distracted Flushy kept talking about toilets, and I was so confused. And
I have 2 degrees. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies, and I have a master's degree in education with a specialty in adult education and training.
wow, that's
And I'm
amazing.
getting ready to get my NASM certification in wellness and life coaching.
That's amazing. I have a GED, so
Nice.
And that's amazing too. That's hard. A GED is
Yeah.
a lot harder than going to regular school. A GED is hard. So I commend you on that.
He's too cool for school.
I was busy. I had
Was.
things to do, so I couldn't attend. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I did
But
it.
you got it though, so that's all
I
that
did.
matters.
And then I did end up getting like some other degrees later on in life, but I think it's more fun to just say I have a GED. I enjoyed that.
Yes, I love it.
Good enough degree. Yeah.
Right? It was definitely good enough. Got me
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Now you're a big time YouTuber. So
Right.
Which, okay, so I do have an announcement. I feel kind of guilty because this is a little bit selfish. And I know this is your interview and stuff, but can I have a request. It's more of a request than it's a request / announcement. Okay, so my latest long form video, season 2, episode 7 of Fishing Music. It needs about 10 more people to give it hype points, and it will make 100.
Oh.
So if 10 more people could go on my channel and just click the hype points button, I could have a video that makes YouTube's top 100. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a pretty big deal.
That's amazing.
Your latest.
My latest one, yeah. I just
Song,
posted
right?
it like 2 days ago. Yeah, it's Fishing Music, season 2, episode 7. It's
Episode
got
7.
like 130,000 hype points, and apparently, if it gets to 200,000 hype points, which I did the math, is like I guess about 10 people giving it hype points because you can give about 9,000 hype points each.
That's true. You can only use 3 though. I think I've already used mine up for the week.
Okay.
You can only do it 3 times to 3 separate videos each person, or at least I can only do 3.
I'll
Right.
see what I can do. I heard that Embykins gave me all her hype, so
She
I'll
did.
give you all mine, I think.
She did. I was like, she's like, oh, I was telling her, I was like, hey, I'm getting a lot of hype points on this video. You should go hype this video. She's like, I already hyped Source's video up. I was like,
Guess I owe you one on that one.
I love it. Yeah,
Unreal.
everybody, give us your hype points, everybody. Come on.
yeah.
Let's go.
Don't
I
know
haven't seen the button yet. I'll be looking for
It's
it.
when you go to comments, and it's only for like long form.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you go to
the
comments,
dots, and you
you
just
can-
slide over.
Yep.
Looks like
Either
they're all
slide
to get
over,
you.
or if you're like the first person to comment, it'll ask you if you
Yes.
want to be the first to hype it up.
Yeah.
So like fishy. So like Chris with 2 S's says, "Got you, fishy."
Thank you, Chris, for 2 S's.
And of course, Positive Crash Out says, "Gotcha, fishy." Gen XFX says, "Done, fishy." Model Orion says, "Yeah, same." Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle says, "I am on it." Laura dropped the link for you, I think.
Thank
They
you
love
so
it.
much.
Raw Footage says, "Fishy, done." Simple Family Lifestyle says, "Done, fishy."
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that 10 already? How many? Oh my god! We're so close.
Go in
I
there.
don't know what that means.
La, la.
It just said I was so close to the top 100. And I was like, what does that even mean?
Wow.
It sounds really cool though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your Lala's here. Lala, the High Vibe Coach Transmutation. Welcome, welcome.
Yes. Hey, Lala.
I'm trying to give her a blue jacket, but it doesn't get. Oh, there it is. Learning while on a live stream. Okay. Don't hype fishy up. Flushy says don't do it. Okay. I'm listening
Flushy, stop it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He's a menace. That
a
Flushy is a menace. I can't believe you gave him a wrench.
I got Deb will get you next week. Deb will hype you up.
Well, I think it only lasts for a week. The hype points reset every week, I think.
Oh, every week. Okay.
It's
Cool.
okay. No big deal.
Cool. That sounds good.
I
Yeah.
just thought
Awesome.
I'd reach out.
So Fishy Things has his own TV show. I mean interview show. So you want to ask her some fishing questions right now or something?
When was the first time you ever went fishing?
Probably in the Virgin Islands when I was a little girl.
Oh, nice. Do you remember the first fish you caught? And who you were
It
with?
was a very little tiny something. We went to a place called the Lagoon, which is not far from my home, and that's where everybody goes to fish.
Nice.
And so it was just something small, just a very little teeny fish. But
But it was super exciting, right?
Yes.
That's
It was
awesome.
fun. It was fun. I loved it.
Maybe I should get you on my show.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's the glitch. Is it your glitch or my glitch this time?
It was mine.
It was your phone, probably doing something. Welcome in, Cinestar. Is the volume okay, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, good. Welcome, Cinestar. Could use my points. Carol gave up her points already this week. Used them all up. Cool. I mean, we're in the last 10 minutes or so. I want to see if anybody else wants to come up here. Source, I've seen you. Cool, Cinestar. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're having fun. How about you, Lorianne? I mean, not Lorianne, Lexi. I said Lorianne.
That's okay.
I'm seeing the chat and I'm looking up there, but I'm reading that. Okay.
I'm doing amazing, and I love it here.
Good. Yay, we're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, in 10 years. Get it. Get it now. Get it now.
Yeah,
We should
get it
call
now. Get
each
it
other our
now.
guests now so we can all be millionaires from it all. Yeah, because I think a lot of us will reach 1 million subs in the coming years. I think that's
so too.
Oh, Fishy's technical. He's underwater right now, so
Okay, poor Fishy.
we'll see if he comes back. Either way, that was a great guest appearance.
Yeah.
Come on up. I'm trying to get more Model Lorianne to come up here, but maybe sometimes people have circumstances they can't always get
That's
on a
true.
live. So,
That's
but
true.
we've got some space for some of y'all to come on up here. And other than that, the two of us will just hang out. Yappy. Oh yeah, I've got questions for Yappy. Yappy, what's the funniest thing, Yappy? What's the funniest thing that you've experienced in a Lexi live stream, Yappy?
Well, Yappy gets a lot of people saying, they're her bestie because look, there's Nemo.
Hey, Yappy,
Nemo.
How are
It's
you?
Nemo.
How are you?
Well, Yappy did a Yappy takeover a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
And so Yappy had somebody in the chat saying, Yappy, get down on the ground. What have you done to Lexi? It was so funny. But Yappy had a Yappy 2-hour takeover. If anybody did not see it, Yappy was here on the day that we did an 8-hour and 44-minute live stream marathon. I did 6 hours of that myself, and then Yappy did the last 2 and change.
Where's Mam? We want to see Mam.
I know she's not here right now.
Meow.
Oh my God! If I brought Man back here, she would tear this whole thing to shreds.
Oh my gosh! I guess she was adorable in one of your shorts, but I guess she's a wild, a rough one,
She
or what?
is a terror. She's a sassy one. She's a sassy one.
Oh my! Welcome, Jerry G is in the building. Welcome. Thanks everybody for being here. It's been a great show today.
Yes, it has.
Yes. Shout out to a lot of people in the chat. Let's shout some people out. You want to shout anybody?
Oh yeah, I'd love to shout out, of course, all my boos, Empress Love, my queen, and Model Lori Ann, and Munchie Mafia, and Tomelia, and Chris. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Poetic Tears, Alvin, my beautiful Alvin in Rome. Everybody go see Alvin. Lakeside Laura, who has a beautiful channel. And of course, Flushy Things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Lala. I love Lala so much.
Oh yeah,
and
she's here.
Yes.
So she's here in the back room. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And footage and Simple Family Lifestyle. I mean, everybody here. I love, of course, Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. I just love you all so much.
Welcome in, Munchie Mafia. Welcome in, Blessed True Crochet Mary. Welcome.
Hi, Mary.
Let's get Lala up on the stage. I'm not sure which of her 1 million channels is she's coming up here with, but let's see. Lala on the stage. Here she goes.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just up here as Lala. Just Lala. Hey.
Hey, boo, hey.
I just caught the end of it, but I was like,
I love it. I love you so much.
Let's learn some Spanish with Lala. Lala, teach us some Spanish.
Yes, Lala.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está? That
Bien.
means,
Bien,
hi,
¿y tú?
how are you?
Bueno.
Bien, me too.
Yes.
Nice. She got
Amazing.
the Rasta hat on.
Yes. She's
Nice.
doing her island vibe thing, and I love it.
Nice.
Yes.
Bringing the island flavor.
Yes, I have some new lessons coming up. It's called Where's the Food? So I'll teach you how to say where's the food in a couple of languages. You can say ¿Dónde está la comida?
Yes.
¿Dónde
And then-
está la comida? Where's the
Baño.
food?
Baño.
¿Dónde
Yeah,
está
where's
el
the
baño? So on the language channel, I just have little fun phrases and stuff. So, but most
I
of you
love
guys
it.
know me from my juicing channel. So
Yes.
that is active, and I'm excited about September, everyone.
I've got some more people coming through here.
What's
We've got.
happening in September?
Oh yeah, tell us that, and then I'll bring some more people up after that. What's
September, it will be a September to remember. It is the end of we are going towards the end of the year. The 7th month of Sept means 7. Septum is 7 in Latin. The 7th month, so completion. Every day, if you guys have a goal, stick to it. Consistency.
Yes.
September is about consistencia. Septiembre, consistencia.
Yes.
So,
that was my word for 2025, by the way.
There you go. Welcome, Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. Welcome in, and let's bring up. Gonna bring up a couple more on stage as we get to the tail end of this thing. We've got Clint, Paw, the Gen X Effect, and we've got Mary, Blessed to Crochet and Blessing Through Connection.
Yay! Hi, my boo.
Hi,
Hey,
had to come on
Alexis.
and support. Hi, Clint.
Hey,
Hi,
Mary.
Mary.
Dora, Lala.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. Had to come up and say hi to Alexis real quick. We've never shared stage together, so I had to.
Yes, I love it.
I'm so proud of you
love
doing
it.
this
That's my
interview.
boo. Clinton is my
You
boo.
made it. You made it when you done 5 questions with a source. You made it.
Yes.
You made
Lala,
Following in your
next.
footsteps. Following in your footsteps.
Welcome in. I saw somebody. Hold on. Just Enjoying Stuff is here. Welcome. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just reading the chat.
So are you really engaged, Papa?
Was that Deb in the background yelling? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Clint says,
not in the
no
real
comment.
not in the real sense of the word.
Right.
I mean, we're as together as you can be as we are right now. I mean, but once we get together, I mean, we talk as if our future's together. So
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you
that's
can't
fabulous.
say I can't say I'm engaged because I haven't put a ring on a finger yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to earn that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Yep. Mango, pineapple.
Yes.
It'll happen though. It'll happen.
Of course. I mean, I've got to get my purple and pink dresses ready. So yes.
She's ready for you to wear it.
Yes. Yes.
Reception of Maui. Yeah, we'll have a big old party in Maui for it all.
Oh my God!
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm ready for that.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Raw's done the video. She said y'all all engaged. She's just decided. If y'all haven't seen that short, if you haven't seen the short she did, y'all need to go check it out. She's great at putting that stuff together.
Yeah.
She's got Jimenez and Mango, and right now it's
I've
just
got to see that.
Go
Yeah,
watch.
I've got to see. I haven't seen that. I got to see that.
Paul the pineapple. And Jimena made the music behind it, which is beautiful. Yeah.
Well, that was a song she wrote me probably 3 months ago. So, Raw asked if there was a particular song, and I was like, "Well, she wrote me one, so I guess that's our song, right?" So, there it is.
go. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. I got to see that. I have not. I can't believe I haven't seen that. I got to see it.
Oh, that's great. She does great with them videos, man. Short. She's great at
Yes.
that. That is really cool.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Okay.
Mary,
this is
did
about
you
Alexis.
crochet anything today?
Well, I did this morning, but then I did a live that maybe people wanted to go and watch replay. But I'm not an expert by any stretch of the means, but I have kind of used my creativity as well off of the, crocheting and worked with Canva. So if anybody feels like Canva is an intimidating place, I tried to make it where it's not so intimidating and where people could go in and realize you can make shorts. There's resources out there that you can utilize pictures and so forth. So I just spent time with Tommy Kinney from Create a Change, and I worked with him and showed people what I knew about Canva. So it's worth going back and rewatch. People said, "Oh, you can do this," and "Oh, you can do this." I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's awesome.
Candy K all day in the chat.
Yeah, Tommy's good. Tommy's real good with that stuff.
Yeah.
He's a good guy to connect with.
Hey, I'm getting back in the chat. See y'all.
Bye, Lala.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
But Alexa, I just want to tell you, whenever I go in your chat, if I'm
What?
not smiling, you surely put a smile on my face.
Oh, I'm so happy.
There's just something about it, and you just put a smile, and I think, I just wanted you to know that.
Oh,
So
thank you. That means the world to me. Thank you so much.
If you're having a tough day and she's on, go check her out.
100%. She doesn't even do it a little bit. Like, she puts a big smile on your face. She brings a lot of love right to you right away.
Absolutely.
You have no choice but to feel better. Like, you don't have a choice about it. You just want to be
I'm
happy.
so glad at that.
Oh
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder,
Oh no, you have the energy, girl. You got it. You got the love.
Okay, I'm so glad. That makes me feel happy.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel happy. Yes.
But I'm gonna hop off here. It's my supper time. I just wanted to tell you I was proud of you. Congratulations. And
thank you. I love you so much.
Bye, Clint.
What's for supper, Clint?
Chili dogs, nothing special. Just chili dogs.
I'm having the chicken and dumplings.
Oh man, it's almost chicken and dumpling weather. All right, everybody. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
See you later.
Bye, everyone.
Pineapple.
And we're going to get together and figure out how to do it so we can crochet.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely. I do want to do that because Mary has so many beautiful things. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I need to get back into the crocheting. So yeah.
And
I'm excited for that.
We're going to do something, and I've kind of hesitated to do it, but we're going to do it.
Okay.
We have done like rocking, crocheting, and connecting. When we do those live streams, we're going to turn them into growing and connecting with each other. So we are going to enable the Nightbot to do its thing and let you all be able to put your channels in there so that you guys can grow. We just ask that you make those connections the right way.
Yes.
But we are going to turn it off under certain circumstances, like today when we were showing people how to do Canva. It'd be too much for all that. But we're sitting outside with our rocking chair or in here behind a green screen with it. We're going to open it up for those chats. And I created a really cute thing with me sitting in a rocking chair so people know when they see that on the thumbnail, they'll know it's the time to come in. But I hope you guys are going to be coming in when we're not doing that, but we're going to open it up.
We got one more guest coming up.
That's awesome, Mary. I'm excited for that.
One more guest coming up on stage, and we'll wind it down with this last crew here. So I believe this is Positive Crash Outs Vlogs, I believe. Let's make sure, though. Come on up. Hello? Hello, are you there? Oh, she's muted. Figuring out
she might be muted.
the of it all.
Kiki.
Kiki 80.
I have to wear the flamingo glasses.
There you go. Let me get mine.
I love it. I love it, Mary. Kiki, are you there, my Kiki boo?
Well, she's muted. She's trying to figure out the tech side, but we could keep chatting. No, she's not muted. She's trying to figure out the tech on her side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're past 2 hours, so however you guys want to wind this thing down, we can start that process.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for everything. I just have loved this day so much. I've been waiting for this now. For God, we planned this a while ago. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to meet my Deb.
Yeah.
Yay! So yeah, I've just had such a good time here, and I'm so glad that so many people showed up and came, and to hear my story and get to know me a little better.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. Thank you so much. You're such a bright light in YouTube and in the world, and a great job on this interview.
Thank you. Thank you, Sourcey.
And I'll have to go back and rewatch what I missed, but I couldn't be in 2 places at once. I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Right. YouTube would be amazing if we could figure that out.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Ilya says, Lexi, and thanks, Source, for connecting us all here and giving us this opportunity.
Yes. Oh, that's amazing. I love Tamelia so much. She's an emerging content creator. Her channel's growing. She has over 700 subs, and she's doing amazing.
Kendi K says, I think she meant to say, we know what she meant to say, but she says, Lexi's Yoda best.
Yeah. She's like, Lexi, you're the best. I love you, Kendi K, all day.
Can you talk like Yoda? Talk like Yoda, yes?
What is it? What does Yoda say? Do not try, don't try, do?
Yeah.
Or something? Yeah.
Usually. Like, beautiful you are, or something.
Yes.
Crash out. She says, I don't know why.
Oh, her mic wasn't working.
You're amazing.
I love you, Kiki, so much. But we'll talk in the chat. You and I have to do a live stream together, Kiki.
There you go.
Love you, Chris.
Love you, Lexi, Doran, and Deborah L for making this all possible. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Rudy said, say 21 and 46. So there you go, Rudy.
Hey, how about that? Okay, cool. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We got our support wheel tomorrow and gathering and celebration. The stage will be open after the spin wheels, so I'd love to have more of y'all come up there, perform and present or whatever. Just connect, whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
Just remember,
Maybe I'll
there's
make
only
it
one
this
you.
time.
Next Saturday will be Chris with 2 S's on 5 questions. Go ahead, Mary.
No, I didn't mean to talk over her. We both started talking at once. I just said, remember to be proud of being yourself, because there's only one you. Nobody else can be you.
100%. Yes, indeed.
Great job, everybody. Have a great day, weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Happy Memorial or Happy Labor Day.
Yes, happy Labor Day, everybody. Thank you, Sourcey and Deb.
Aloha.